guys, Misty here today. I'm going to be swatching out these markers I got. And here's what the box looks like, and the name of the markers is right here. And they're twin markers, and you get 240 of them. And this is the newest design here. And the box is beautiful too, by the way. I love the box. So I'll probably keep the markers in the box, even though they're in a case also. It's a nice box. And here's the case that come in. Now what I'll do is link the seller on Instagram, and they've got links on their Instagram to the markers they have on Amazon, and that's probably what I'll do for you guys. So we get the 240 colors here. Nice case. Opens up really well. And we will swatch them for you guys. Here's all the colors you get right here. Pretty colors. Let me see if I can brighten my phone a little bit. Just a little. I don't know why I have to do that, because I've got two lamps on in here. Okay, I got my cardstock paper here. Some of it might not be perfect, but I found the best I could find. The cardstock. Oh, here we go, guys. I got plenty here. That's better. That one was good, but it had some yellow on it. Let me find. Okay, here we go. Pumpkin, you want to go out again? I can let you out. And then I'm going to do a video color with these guys, you guys, on a color and chat also. Look, I can let you know if you want to go out. I don't think Pumpkin wants to go out because he's staying on the porch right now. Alright. So let's start with this color here. This is wine red, and it says wine red here on the cap here, number 1. And here's the name of the marker on here. And you get a broad tip and a fine tip. And the marker feels good in your hands. It's a good slimmer marker, it feels like. So this one is wine red. I'm going to do both sides for you guys. I'm going to do the broad tip, fine tip. And here we go. This is the, oh yeah, these markers are doing really well. So there's the fine tip. And the broad tip. That's the wine red. Here we have old red. Fine tip. Broad tip. You know what I'll probably color with these? It'll be a Deborah Muller page. I'll pick out one and color it. Rose red. This looks like a really pretty color. So here's these what, and the colors look pretty good to what it looks like. So yeah, wine red. Old red looks pretty good. Matches pretty good the color. Rose red. You can see the lid. I want to show you the color. So this one is rose red. And I have to admit, I do use a lot of reds. more red than dark red. Alright, here's Vivid Red. This is Vivid Red. And this will be the broad tip. I'm doing the broad tip up here on this side. So this will be the broad tip side. Here how good the lid's going. So far so good. Here's the fine tip right here. And watch me put the lid on. Snaps right on there. And let's see. Easy to pull off. Easy to pop on. Cherry Pink, number 5. Oh, it's pretty. Cherry Pink. So there's Cherry Pink right there. Oh, I love the mark. I love how the lids go on. The lids are really nice. Popping off and on good. Let me find my watch, guys. I need to know. I need to know what time it is. Hold on just a minute, guys. I don't know where my watch is. Okay, it's 11:15 right now. Alright, I don't know where my watch is. I misplaced it somewhere. Vivid Pink. Vivid Pink. Oh, that's pretty. That's Vivid Pink right there. I'm just going down the line. Each line I'm going down the line, swatching them. Alright, this right here is this Cosmos, it looks like? Yeah, Cosmos. And the numbers are easy to read. The colors easy to read. So far, so good. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty going down. That's a pretty color. So there's Cosmos right there. Here's the fine tip. Rose Pink, number 8. That'd be a good skin tone color. Rose Pink. Keep that in mind. That's a good skin tone. Okay. Here we have Pale Pink, number 9. Pale Pink. It's another good skin tone for you guys to use. Or to apply a little bit of this to your cheek area. On your coloring face. Okay. Here we have Deep Red, number 10. Deep Red. Alright. Broad tip. they're going down really good. So far, so good, like I said. If I have any problems, I'll tell you guys. Carmine, number 11. Here, the lid's going and off good. Okay, next, number 12, Coral Red. Here we have Scarlet, number 13. I use a lot of Scarlet in the Velvet Family book, color by number. One of the numbers they call for in the color is Scarlet. Vermilion, number 14. For a while, I was using this color for Scarlet. When I couldn't find it, I would use Vermilion for Scarlet. There's this one right here. Can't pronounce that, but you guys can see it. If I can't pronounce it, I won't say it. I'll just let you guys read it. Some of the marker names is hard to say. This one here is Coral Pink, number 16. Alright, this one is Pastel Pink, 17. Yeah. Peach. That's a color we need, is peach right there. That's a good peach color. It's a good peach. Very nice. I was out of a peach, actually, almost. Okay, next we have, let's go up here. There's that. This color right here, I do believe I ordered from a Who's site. I use for red brown. So see how it does. So this one I use for red brown. There's the fine tip. Let's see. Markers doesn't put off a smell. I'm not smelling any smell with these. Now, I've used the Chart Pack markers and they stink really bad. They're good markers, but they smell. That's the only thing. And 23 is orange. have the blender marker. I recently learned, oops, this one's the blender marker. I recently learned that, like, if you mess up on a color when you're coloring, you can take your blender marker and it erases the color pretty good, and then you can change the color the way you want to do it. That's what the blender's used for when you're coloring. I learned that from Alexa, actually. You'd think I would know that, but I recently learned it more about it because I've never used it. French Vermilion 22, so I didn't know much about it. But believe it or not, I learned it from Alexa. She told me about the blender marker. And also she told me, I don't know if it worked, because she linked to me some blender markers to get to help a page. Like if you forget your cardstock and mess up on a page, she said you can go over with the blender marker and erase it like that, but I've never tried it. Alright, here we have Marigold 24. I like using Marigold. I really like using this color. This color works good for yellow orange. I use it for yellow orange Marigold. Also, I use it for light orange. So you can use it for two different colors, light orange and golden yellow. Alright, here we have some really light colors. Salmon Pink 25. That's a really light color there. Pastel Peach. Here is Powder Pink. This would also be good for skin tone. This color right here. Here is Fruit Pink. Another good skin tone color. So all these light colors right here is good for skin that I'm showing you. One more light color, so you get a good variety of skin colors. 29 Barley Beige. What's good on that? This color would probably work good for cream, if you need to use a cream color. Same with this color. Let's see. Yeah, you can see this color here too would look good for cream. But here, right in this area is all the skin tones right here. The skin tone colors we need. And then we have some yellows. This is a dark yellow, 31. Which I've never really seen much, a dark yellow. This color right here, dark yellow, you could use for mustard when you're doing color by number. So keep that in mind. Some people has trouble with finding mustard, and this would work right here. And if you come across a marker that's a dark yellow, too, it would probably work. This is the first time I've really seen a dark yellow, so it's good to have this, to be honest. And I'll have to remember that, the dark yellow, guys, because I always need a mustard. Here's a deep yellow. A lot of times I will use this for a yellow also, a deep yellow for a yellow. And it kind of reminds you of, yeah, a yellow. It's more of a deep, but you're right. The artist is right, which is really nice. A deep yellow. Yeah, it's something I haven't seen much is deep yellow. Very good. Here is a melon yellow. All right, let's scoot you guys up here. Pretty much yellows, when you get to looking at them, all of them look about the same. Pretty much, you know. So when you're doing color by number, it's kind of hard to pick a yellow, right? Because, you know, it's like one yellow or another, it's pretty much the same. See, this one's yellow 34. And this looks more orange to me than yellow right here. And I've got another yellow in there by Who, and it's yellow, and it looks more golden yellow. It looks more, actually, it looks more like this, but this color here looks more orange to me than yellow. Or, to me, this color looks more yellow than this color right here. But it's hard to get it because, too, on the Who, like I said, it says yellow, and it's like a yellow orange. It doesn't give you the true yellow. So it's hard to get the true yellow. Lemon yellow, 35. See, this right here is a perfect yellow. Right here. The lemon yellow. That's a really gorgeous yellow. Lemon yellow. Very nice. All right, here we have... here's cream, 36. Let's see what cream looks like. All right, this is a good cream color. Some color by numbers calls for cream. I believe Belva family calls for cream in their color by number book. Here we have pastel yellow, 37. And I would probably use this one for a golden yellow also. It's got a hint of, I have done it before. I have used this kind of color right here for a golden yellow, but it's more of a true yellow. It just depends on what mood you're in and what your eye sees at the moment, really. Pale yellow, 38. So we get a good variety here of yellows. Skin colors, oranges, reds, pinks so far. $40 soft olive green. Okay, let's see what this one looks like. This is a soft olive green, which is really nice to see because I haven't really seen this color. So this is a soft olive green right here. This colors would also work in the color by number books that calls for all the colors you don't have. Because a lot of colors you don't have, there's some in here that's unique and hard to find. Like this, well, this olive green here. Definitely, I mean, you just most of the time see certain colors. Now, sometimes I pick up my color. I have used, also, I have used olive green for mustard. Because, this olive green would work. And also, if you have an olive green, that works for mustard. All right, let's go up here. Here we have bronze green. Oh, I love it. I just love this set because there's colors that's unique and different. So I'm really loving this set here, I must say. And I love the way the lids are going off and on so far. I just love them. All these markers so far is good. Deep olive green. Very good color. Hard to find. Deep olive green is hard to find. Usually I see olive green, but hardly ever do I see a deep olive green. That would work good for also, you could use that, yeah. Definitely could use it for dark green. It's good for dark green. Here's another yellow. This is a fresh green, but let's see how it looks here. The lid is yellow, looking like a yellow orange, and it says fresh green. But like I said, I've never seen these colors, so I can't say what a fresh green looks like. Everybody has their views on colors here. different artists. So we'll see. So this right here is a fresh green right there, and it does look yellow. It looks yellow. All right, here we have a, okay, that's the word right there. 45. So here's another yellow. I'm not going to complain because I'm really liking the colors here, the yellows, and right here's a good combination of yellows we have. So this shows you so far what the colors look like. And you could, yeah, let's see, this color here would probably, I have used this color here like this for red brown. Right here. See right in here, red brown. And then here's some, and then, yeah, here's your color. Here's your skin colors here. There's some, and this, I like this. I'm really liking this yellow. Like I said, I'm really loving the yellow. All right, and here's some good yellows. Yes, look at this. And then we have green. These are all good colors for color by number or for your coloring anything you need, really. Deborah Muller. I'm going to use them on Deborah Muller. Vivid green. Here we have a pretty vivid green color. And this is number 46. So here's what the vivid green looks like. I'm glad I'm swatching them out with you guys. So here we have, let's see, grass green. Okay, here's grass green. The grass green right here. Very pretty grass green. That's true to grass. It's a good true color. I do not like Creola's green. The ugly green they have, I do not like it at all. All right, here we have yellow green. That is number 48. I use yellow green. This is a pretty yellow green right here now. Let's see, which book calls for yellow green? It may be, it's either Belva Fan. As many times as I've colored in their books, you think I know. But I know one of them calls for yellow green. Taylor and Belva Family Satchins books. Here we have pastel green 49. Number 50 for 50 forest green right here. We have the forest green. Forest green looks dark blue to me here. The forest green does. It looks more like a dark blue than a dark green. But that might be how forest green looks. It just looks more, yeah. It's the true forest green. They're all different. This does look like a blue. The forest green. Now here we have a bunch of greens. That's good. This is dark green 51. And we need dark greens, so thank you for the dark greens in here. Because we do need dark greens. And here we have, this is deep, oh wow, that's good. Here we have a deep green 52. I always do my swatching on cardstock paper. I just like doing that. All right, 53 turquoise green. Yeah, I've got this color in there, and this does look like the turquoise green. I have tried using this for green, and I asked Alexa about it, because Alexa's good, you know, at answering you on your colors. You say, what do you think, this will work? She'd say the turquoise green wouldn't work. So, but I have tried to use it for green when I don't have it. And use it more for turquoise, I'd say the turquoise green than green. any kind of green. Let's see now. What is this one? Let me zoom in so you can see it. There we go. And this is number 54. They're going down really smooth. Emerald green, number 55. So here we have a good selection of greens. And the color that I told you that looks more blue, since it's dried, it looks true to the color. It's more of the color that was called for. There's more green now, so once it's dry, it looks a little different. Looks about right. Mint green is 56, so I'm going to go down here. So there's our greens. Here we have number 57. This is turquoise green light. Let's see what this looks like. Turquoise green light. Very pretty. That's gorgeous. That's a really pretty color right there. Now, it looks different on the camera than it does to my eye. It doesn't look like that color, guys. On the camera here, it looks more blue, and it's not. It's not. It's strange. It's a true turquoise color. So that is really weird. So I must say, on this color, it's true to the color, but on the camera, it doesn't look the same. That's weird for sure, but I want to point that out. 58 mint green light. So I hope these colors are showing the true color, to be honest, because we need to see the true color of what I'm seeing on paper here. And if not, then take my word that the colors are doing good, true to what it says. Pale green, 59. Definitely take my word on it. The colors are true to the paper here. Might not be on camera, but it is. Maybe once the color's dry, but this color still does not look right to what I'm seeing. This color right here is not looking right to what I'm seeing. It's more blue than it is turquoise, I must say. I hope you guys can see, honestly, what I'm seeing. I'm really hoping you see what I'm seeing here. But like I said, just take my word. These are really beautiful colors. They're doing really well. Teal green, 60. And since I've been doing a lot of color by number, I know more now about colors. Now, for a while, I had a really hard time with it. But as you go, you learn more about colors. You really do. Took me a long time, I must say. Alright, peacock green, 61. This is how your peacock green pretty much always looks. It's got more blue than green. Marine blue. I would use this for dark blue or navy blue. This would work good. This color right here that I just mentioned, marine blue, you could probably use for navy blue if you need to find a navy blue. There it is right there, 63. I'll move some markers so I can swatch some more. Casper's barking at something. Probably a squirrel. I seen a real pretty squirrel this morning looking out the window. It had a beautiful tail. Indian blue. This one is Ice Blue 65. This is 66 Baby Blue. Pastel Blue 67. So he has some pretty blues in this collection, which we need. Here we have turquoise blue. Very nice turquoise color. Yeah, so far I'm saying that the markers is not, let me brighten my screen. The markers is not looking true to the eye. I mean, true to what I'm seeing. It does look good. Since I brightened my screen, maybe the colors is true here to the eye. And, I mean, true to you guys, because I'm seeing the right colors. On that one section, I did not see the right color. But brighten the screen a little. Let's see if that helps. Because I just want to make sure that you guys see the true color that I'm seeing. It's very important, but sometimes hard to accomplish. Alright, 70 Royal Blue. Alright, here, now let's see what... I have colored a page before that looks different to me than it does on the camera. Totally opposite, which was a bummer. There's nothing I could do about it. Oh, that's so pretty. That's such a pretty color. Blue going down. That is so gorgeous. Beautifulness. All these markers so far is so beautiful. Alright, here we have ultramarine. Gosh, it's a pretty purple. That's pretty. Alright, here we go. Brilliant Blue, 74. Brilliant Blue. Dark Blue Light. Wow. Never seen dark blue light. Here is dark blue light. Dark blue light. Wow, that's pretty. Alright, this right here we have sky blue. Dark blue light reminds me of a light lilac. Pale blue 77. Let's go up here. Pale blue 77. Okay. Again, this looks like a light purple also. But it's really pretty. I have a hard time finding these colors like this. Here we have deep violet 81. Yep, that's your true deep violet right there. It's a good deep violet. Here we have light violet 82. We have light violet. So here's the light violet. Hold on, guys. What is it? You want to go out? You do. That can lay on the inside of that. I think it moves out a minute. There you go. I'll be out in a minute. I'm recording. Hold on just a second. Pale purple 89. Lavender 83. That's a beautiful lavender. Very nice lavender to have right there. Pastel violet. Wow, that's nice. 84 pastel violet. And there's what the pastel violet looks like. Vivid purple 85. This would probably also work for violet. I would say it might work for violet also. Vivid purple. Vivid reddish purple. Oh yeah, I like this set. They give a good variety. Let's get down so you can see it. Make sure you see it here. Alright. Here we have this color right here. Now, I might have switched color sides. If I did, then I probably did, because I think I was using fine over here. But you can see the tip I'm using. So you'll see, this one's a fine tip. Fine tip. Here's some browns. Natural Oak 91. Here the lids, still the lids are doing really well. And the marker feels good in your hand. That's a good brown right there. We have a whole line down through here of different browns. Here's Chocolate 92. I use this for dark brown chocolate. Works really well for dark brown. Burnt Orange 93. Brick Brown 94. That's gorgeous. That's a good brown. Brick Brown. I used to not like browns, but I really love browns now. And greens. Also, I used to not like greens. I like greens pretty good. Browns. A lot of my colors, I use browns. Let's see what this one is. Can't. There we go. Can't see it. I had to zoom in. My phone picked it up, but I had to zoom in a little bit closer that time. Rose Beige. Ooh, it's nice. Rose Beige. Chestnut Brown 98. This is Chestnut Brown. Bronze 99. Okay. Now we'll go on that back up here. Walnut 100. Beautiful. That's a good color. That's a really pretty color right there. Walnut. Very nice color. Yellow ochre. Very nice. Here we have Raw Umber. This is 102 Raw Umber. I like that we get a lot of browns. No problem with that. We get a lot of grays. Hopefully, it looks like I'm right. We get more light grays than dark grays, which is a plus to me because I have a whole bag of dark grays that I won't use too many grays, but no light grays. So we'll see how many light grays we can round up in this set. Potato Brown 103. Yeah, what I need to do is show you guys that bag of markers I have. It's just dark grays mostly. And there's a few markers I put in there I'm going to take back out. Well, Steven donated them to Goodwill because I'm not going to use all them gray markers. I will if they're dark, light gray. I use more light gray than dark. 104 brown gray. And Color by Numbers calls for gray and dark gray. And that gray is hard to find. Most of the time the light gray will work for gray. And that one is brown gray. 107 sand. Pearl white. For snow. Good for coloring snow. Here we have caramel, pale caramel, 114. That's really beautiful right there. That's a pretty color. Very pretty. Here we have black. Hold on a minute. Give me a second. Give me a minute. Oh, yeah. Fluorescent coral red. Fluorescent orange. Fluorescent yellow. Still got a while to go, guys, so if you guys hang in with me here, because I'm going to swatch all these. Take me a little bit here. Fluorescent green, 124. I'm going to try to do it in one video. Swatch all these in one video here. Fluorescent rose, 125. Might have to make two parts, but at the moment I'm recording one video. That's beautiful right there. So this is really pretty fluorescent rose. That's gorgeous. Now here we have fluorescent pink. Testing both sides to make sure they work good, and so far so good. So far so good. Neon deep pink, very nice. Here's neon deep pink. So we have really pretty pinks in here. These would be pretty for my Deborah Muller. All these colors right in this area is really nice together. These greens and pinks. Here we have neon blue, 129. Neon blue. neon green 130. Get a good selection of neons. I like that. Now, let's see. I'll show you again. See, look at this again. Look at this. Starting with the light green. Look at all them pretty neons right there. Now we have some white colors. This is Skin White 131. So this one would be Skin White. Be good skin color. Here's some more skin colors we have. To get a good selection of skin tones. Milky White. Oh, that's pretty. That's a really pretty skin tone right there. Milky White. That's gorgeous. Milky White. Baby Skin Pink. Hopefully I'm not shaking the phone here too bad. I am shaking a little there for some reason. I know I'm putting the marker down, but the paper looked like it was shaking. Okay. Hold on, let's see. Raw Silk 134. Okay. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous skin colors. Pale Cherry Pink. Oh, let's make sure I'm not shaking too bad here. Blush. Hopefully the other pages I did swatch, the camera wasn't, hopefully I wasn't shaking too bad. But I'm going to go slower right in here and see how it does. Hopefully the video will be okay. Medium pink. See, I can go slow and it's a lot better. If it's not good, then I'll try to swatch some again, but hopefully it will turn out good, this video. I was looking at it while I was swatching it, so it looked like it was doing, but I was looking at the paper more than I was the camera here. Now, it went fast and the phone didn't shake, so maybe it'll do good. Look at all them, look at that. Look at the amazing, beautiful colors that we have. Here's the Flesh 139. Light orange. Do I hear Mercedes? I hear Mercedes meowing at the door. Also, that's a pretty light orange right there. Come on, I ain't forgot you. Come on, baby. You can come in too. You can Sadie? Where's Sadie, baby? Where's Sadie? Here we have Buttercup Yellow. That's pretty. Buttercup Yellow. Pale Cream. Let's see. Well, I'm going to go ahead and swatch this green. Weeds green. Oh, wow. Weeds green. Beautiful green right here. Weeds green. Okay. Mini blue. Now, I thought you wanted to come in. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, would you want to go back out? We're going, come on, let's go then. Go get him, go get him. Pale baby blue. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's really gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. Remember this color here, guys. Pale baby blue. Here we have some beautiful purples. Pale lavender. Pale lilac. Gosh, these are pretty colors. Look at these pretty colors right here. This is a set that you have to spend a lot of money on just to get the pastel colors here that you need. Right in one big set. Let's see now. This is Neon Violet. I have to say I'm proud of this set to have because I need all these colors. And so far we have a winning set for us to do. They seem to do really well. They feel like they're made really good. Lavender Fog. Oh, let's see what the Lavender Fog looks like. Here is the Lavender Fog. Right here is the Lavender Fog. cute lilac. Wow. Here we have cute lilac. Again, some beautiful purples here. What's this? Okay, is this amethyst? This is amethyst. 154 amethyst. Look how pretty that is. That is absolutely gorgeous. That is beautiful. Amethyst is gorgeous. That's a gorgeous color right there. And this is plum. This is plum. So here's the plum right here. Love the amethyst, I must say. Light. Let's see. There's that one. Let's see here. Galaxy Purple, 157. Galaxy Purple. Okay, watch the camera here. Make sure that I don't shake it. Blue, gray, purple, 158. I'm going to do some color and touch with you guys using these markers. So I'll be chatting with you guys, coloring with them. Electric Purple, 159. I'm going to pick up some spring, probably some spring Deborah Muller books to color. Use these on. Here we have apple green, 160. This is beautiful. Apple green. Remember this. Apple green. This is so pretty right here. So this is apple green. Here we have bright apple green. Here we have bright apple green. Okay, there we go. That's beautiful. Here we have green bias, 163. So we get a lot of pretty, to start off with, you get dark colors, as you can see, the oranges, and then browns and blues, and now we got, and then the skin colors, pastel colors, purple colors. Okay, let's go up so you can see it. This is really a neat color right here. Let's see what it is again. That's a good color. Ooh. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to go to 30 minutes and then I'm going to check and see how long. I think I've only recorded an hour, but I could be wrong. Because this will probably take about an hour and a half to swatch all these. Pale green light. I don't think I've been on here for an hour and a half already. And I hope that I don't exceed my recording. Hopefully it'll work out. Okay, here we go with dark forest green. Now I use this a lot of times for, dark green. It works really well for dark green. Putty. Here's putty. You could use this for light gray. The putty marker will work for light gray. So there's one good light gray. Bright mint 170. That's really pretty, the bright mint. So keep that color in mind. This is really a pretty color. Jade green. Another pretty color. Remember this one, jade green. So here's the jade green. Spectrum green. Dim green. See, I like it because you get a lot of different colors. Like I said several times in this video, it's not your same boring colors. There's all different names here that's really nice and all different colors. And there we have, let's see here, spring dim green. Gorgeous. Remember this color? This is really pretty here. This is a spring dim green. Let's go up here. And here we have lime green. 175. So here we have, you can see, I always wonder what lime green looks like, and this does look like a good lime green. So here's a good lime green right here. Neon mint light. Neo mint. Oh, that's so pretty. Neo mint. I hope you guys can see the way I'm looking, because to the eye, to me, it looks turquoise. On camera, it looks blue. So I'm hoping you're seeing the true color what I'm seeing here. I really hope you're seeing the true color right here on this one. Really hope you're seeing the true color. Cool shadow 178. So here's the cool shadow. Aqua mint. There's this one. Look how beautiful this is. So pretty. Yeah, I think so far I've seen like two colors that looks different than it should be. And the only reason is you guys are not seeing it the way I am. So, But like I said, these are true to the colors are really beautiful. And hopefully, like I said, you're seeing the colors the same way I am seeing them. Frost blue. Okay. Let's go up. And you know I will use these colors. So I will use these colors. I will definitely color with these markers and be using them. Okay, there's that. Okay, I'm going to go to 30 minutes and then I'm going to turn around this video and see how many minutes I have in all. And hopefully I'll have about 30 more minutes I can go with on the swatch video. So blue light. That's gorgeous. Pale blue light is gorgeous. Now these are the colors I love. Is all these light colors. What's this one? Wow. Gosh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Let's see how this gray is. Light gray blue. You could probably also use this for gray. This would work good for gray. I'm liking it because we're getting more grays than darks. Let me go down here to these grays. There's a warm gray. This color works. This one's really too light to use, but it's still a good gray. I've tried it, and it's really too light for gray. I've used it for gray. For a light gray, you could probably go with it. It just depends on what mood you're in. But look, here's the grays we have. It would still be better, all in all, instead of a darker gray. So these right here would work good for your grays instead of darks on that. Here we have it. Yeah, this is good. So yeah, let's go with these more grays and darks, because most of these sets is all about dark gray. So this is what we need. We have 1, 2, 4 sets already, 4 markers. That is good grays instead of these old dark ones. Very good, very good. Very good. I was needing these gray. I was having so much trouble trying to find a gray. I was having so much trouble trying to find a gray. You wouldn't even know. And I will show you all the grays. I have to remember to show you that. You do not get these good grays like this. I'm sure you'll have some dark grays, but so far, this is a really good set on the grays. The blue gray, it's a little bit, it's dark. Yeah, this is dark gray here. I believe this will be another good gray right here to use if you needed to use a gray. Okay. Okay, I checked, guys, and I've recorded the video in all hour and 20 minutes. This is how many markers I have left. So I think I'll just make a part 2. One nice thing, when you take the markers out, you get these nice little trays they're sitting in. So they're in there really solid. So I'm going to do a part 2, guys, on this one. Alright, have a good day. I'll see you again.